Hi everybody, this is Sonia. Welcome back to my channel. This is Cat Crazy Creations. I hope everybody is doing well and that you have had a lot of stitchy, crafty time over the last couple of weeks since I have been here. Today is Sunday, August, 21st, 2022. I want to welcome anyone that is new, anyone that has just found my channel. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and that notification bell, and that will let you know when I'm uploading videos. And if you are a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you once more for your continued support. I really do appreciate it so much. This channel is a cross stitch, crochet, life updates, haul, some racks, pet updates, things that go on around the sheep farm, but it is mostly a cross stitch crochet channel. So for those of you that are new, if this is something that you are interested in and enjoy, I would love to have you aboard. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Oh, this is going to be a cross stitch video. I will alternate my cross stitch and my crochet. So next time I do a video, it will be a crochet video. And I usually will do them on Sundays or maybe the day after, depending on what's going on. Also, I might have an extra video during the week sometimes, so be looking for those as well. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So first thing I want to say is I have a finish. I am so happy. And as I was telling you guys in my last video, that I felt that I was going to be able to get this stitch finished. And it is from Jiffy Sunset. It's Hang On Kitty. And this was such a joy to stitch. I really loved stitching on this one. And here it is. It's all finished. This is worked on 14 count light blue Aida. And I used everything that came in the kit. Now the only thing I did not do, I think it says hang in there, was supposed to be down here, and I just left that off because this is just going to be for my personal self. It's not going to be given to anybody. So I just left that off. But yeah, I really like how it turned out. I love the face with the whiskers. Everything, so back it up a little bit. So there it is. So happy. So happy that it's done and finished. Okay. So that is my finish, and then just in a little bit I will show you what I have picked to replace it as my Thursday through a Saturday piece. Okay, so now we are on to my Sunday only. And for those that are new, my Sunday only pieces are very small pieces. And right now I am working on Tiny Modernist, months of the year. And yeah, I've been just working on them. But the Sunday only, I only work with them on Sundays. No other day. Because it's something I can just pick up. It's a palette cleanser for me, so to speak. I work on bigger projects during the week, and then Sunday I can just grab a little pattern like this and then just work on that for a few hours. So that's why I call them my Sunday only pieces. So there it is. It's Tiny Modernist from the Months of the Year series. This is June. And as it shows, it's just a summer picnic. The fox and the squirrel sitting on a picnic blanket with picnic basket, hot air balloon up in the sky. Very fun. This is worked on 14 count white Aida from my stash. I am really trying just to use from my stash. And here is where I'm at. So what I have did since the last video is I have filled this in over here, put the flowers in on both sides. I have added some of the blue to the blanket and the cream to the blanket. This will be an acorn, but so I've added that, and I have added one tree. So that's where I'm at. So I need 2 more trees. I need to fill this in. I need to make the picnic basket and then the banner, and it is finished. So this is what they look like side by side. So you can see it's basically the blanket and the basket is what is the big chunk of what's not there. So yeah, really enjoying this, making good progress. It won't be much longer on this one. So that is, once again, Tiny Modernist, Months of the Year series, and this one is June. And I will have 4 more after this to finish the series. Okay, now the next one, which is a total joy for me to stitch. I love stitching on this. When I get done with Titanic for a week, this is like my treat for getting through Titanic. I love Titanic. I love working on Titanic, but it is just a lot of dark colors. And I'm working on him for a week. I'm just trying to get through it. I like to work on it, but I know this one's coming up, so it's like a treat. This one I will start tomorrow. And it is Heirloom Treasure. It's mice stitching. And yes, I have made good progress. I'm over here in this area, working my way back toward there. Okay, so let me get it set up. Okay, so here it is. So what I did since the last video is I came out here, filled this in, came down here, filled this in. This is all parts of floss. I got that done. I came up here and I made the hearts all the way down. So that is where I'm at. I will probably work some on the apron tomorrow and then come down here and just continue across. I only have from here to here. So I'm getting rather close. But I just love this. It is just so colorful. This is worked on 14 count Chloris Aida from Under the Sea Fabrics. So there it is, and it's a beautiful piece of fabric. Beautiful piece of Aida. Love the colors. And I tried to get everybody's dresses and everything where they were going to be in a different color than what the dresses were. So I think I did pretty good with that. But anyway, there it is. So this is not much longer either. So, but yes, I so enjoy, this is a joy to work on. I love, like I've said, I love these patterns, and I'm really trying not to buy some of them, but I might end up buying some. This is Heirloom Treasures, and it's called Mice Stitching. Worked on 14 count Ada. So there is that one. Very pleased. Very pleased with that one. Okay. Now, the last one of the whips that I am showing you is Titanic. I just got done working a week on it. So here we are. Last time I was like right in here. I had came around the curve, there was a curve up here, and I was coming down the front. Well, I had told you that I was going to do the sky right here in front of the Titanic, then go over, start the Titanic. Well, as I started doing the sky, the Titanic kind of called to me, like I just needed to start the Titanic. So that's what I did. So I'll go back and fill in the sky. Let me get this. I took it out of the little holders because okay. Hopefully, okay. Once again, we have glare. Anyway, there's the whole piece. Titanic is on there. So I'll come in and show you what I did. Titanic is, let me see if I can even, there we go. Titanic is right here. There's the brown color and the black. That is Titanic. Let me see if I can get a little light behind it. That might help. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that is the Titanic. That's the start of the ship. And it's very hard to see. So I apologize. But that is the Titanic. Right there. So this would be up here. Will be the deck area that I will make or stitch. And then right here is still the sky, so it'll come down. And this is the end of it right here so far. And there'll be water and stuff right here. But yeah, that's the start of it. So anyway, can barely see it, but it's there. And that was like a week's worth of stitching. That's why I need to change off, because it's a very dark picture. So anyway, once again, Titanic. This is worked on 14 count black Ada. No problem using the black Ada. I can see the holes and everything just fine. you know, it's a slow goer. And I am right here on this part right here, very tip of it, before it starts getting into the lighter color. I'm just right at the end of it. So that's where I'm at with that. And yes, it's very slow going, but I just look at it like the one I really love, the mice. It's get through this week and I stitch on the mice. So there's that one, making good progress. Okay, so what I replaced, what my new start is going to be starting Thursday, is from the Jan Lynn. This is one of my Stitch Mania starts, and it is called At the Beach. So I will be continuing on her, like I said, starting on Thursday. This is worked on 14 count white Aida, which is in the kit. And there is where my starting point is with her. So really excited to get started on her and see what all I can get done with her. So here they are side by side. So that is my new start. It's from Jan Lynn, and it's called At the Beach, using 14 count white Aida. So that is my new start. Okay, so that is all for what I have been working on over the last couple of weeks. I am happy I have a finish, and I'm excited about the new start now. And the mice stitching, I really don't believe is going to be much longer. It might be maybe early in September now. Instead of this month, I think I'm pushing it into September. But I really think it'll be done sometime in September. I really do. And Titanic is just, it's a slow mover. The ship is on there, even though you couldn't really see much of it, but it is there. So I feel like I'm starting to be, I'll be getting into some whites and some red and different things like that. And that'll kind of spark up the picture a little bit. Okay, so before I go, I had mentioned that in September I was going to be starting my Christmas stitching. And for me, what that is I make 2 gifts to give to my relatives that own the property here at the sheep farm. And so I make one for my cousin's mom, my aunt, and I make one for my cousin and his wife. So, and then I'll explain more. But this one will be for my aunt, and they do not watch my videos, so it's okay for me to show. This one is for my aunt, and it's from the Gold Collection, Dimensions, and it is Seashell Treasures. So I will be working on this one for my aunt. I'm going to use everything in the kit. They are very much sea people, beach people. They love the ocean. So I am making this for her. And then the next one that I will be working on, I got from Sherry Burkett. She had been stitching this and she showed it on Instagram. and she showed it all the way through, and then when she finished it, and I asked if I could, you know, borrow the pattern, because I have family that lives in Texas, and so she kindly and generously sent me the pattern. So this is what I'm stitching for my cousin, and it's God Bless Texas. But I am using all DMC instead of the call for. So those are the two that I will be working on. So what I'm planning to do, at least for September, is work on Titanic Monday for the week, and then the next week that I would work on the My Stitching and the New Start, I will work on these. So one will be Monday through Wednesday, one will be Thursday through Saturday, and I will do that through September. So I'll still have my Sunday only piece, I'll have my Titanic, and then I'll work on those two, so 3 days each. At the end of September, I will see how much I have accomplished, because then we would be heading into October. So at that point, I might have to put away Titanic and work a week on each of the gifts at that point. And then as I finish, whichever ones I finish, then I will start adding back in my rotation. So if I finish the shell one, then I will add in the mice and start stitching on that one again. So I'll slowly be adding back in. Anyway, that is my plans as of right now. That's what I'm planning to do. So you're still going to see Titanic. You're still, then you'll still see the Sunday only piece. And as I finish these up, then I will bring in my rotation. So anyway, I guess that's all for this time. Once again, thank you so much for continuing to come back. Thank you for watching, for liking, for sharing, for commenting on my videos. I do appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. And until next time, stay safe, take care, and I will see you on the next video.